In the realm of horror cinema, there are legends that etch their names into the nightmares of audiences. But behind the masks and makeup lies the untold story of the actors who brought these terrifying characters to life. Welcome to Final Cut. There are certain characters that leave haunting impressions on our minds. Today, we introduce you to Angus Scrimm, the actor who plays one of the most iconic characters in the Phantasm film series, the Tall Man, a role that would define his career. Angus Scrimm, born Lawrence Rory Guy, possessed an impenetrable presence that captivated audiences around the world. Standing at an impressive height of 6 feet 4 inches, he seemed destined for the role that would both haunt and mesmerize. But it was his eyes, filled with an uncanny mix of mystery and menace, that would truly set him apart. Those eyes would become the window to a character that would go on to terrify generations. Angus Scrimm's portrayal of the Tall Man in the Phantasm film series left an indelible mark on the horror genre. His ability to transform into a character both enigmatic and terrifying showcased his exceptional talent as an actor.
It's only a dream.
No, it's not.
From the moment he first appeared on screen as the Tall Man, audiences were enthralled by Angus Scrimm's performance. With each step and every line, he commanded attention, drawing us deeper into a world of nightmares. The Tall Man became an iconic horror character. His presence on screen sent shivers down our spines. As we embark on this journey into the life and legacy of Angus Scrimm, we invite you to step into the darkness and discover the man who brought nightmares to life. This is Final Cut, the story of Angus Scrimm, the embodiment of terror. Before donning the slim black mortician suit of the Tall Man, Angus Scrimm showcased his range in various films. But before Scrimm would leave his mark on the silver screen, he followed a completely different path. Angus Scrimm graduated from the University of Southern California, majoring in, no surprise, drama. However, instead of making his way into film right away, he originally started out as a journalist, writing for the once popular weekly magazine, The TV Guide, among other publications such as Cinema Magazine and the Los Angeles Herald Examiner. During this time, Scrimm also worked for Capitol Records, writing the liner notes for LPs and CDs for notable artists ranging from Frank Sinatra to the Beatles. Eventually, Scrimm won a Grammy for his liner notes to the 1974 album Corn Gold. But it wouldn't be long before he transitioned into film. Angus Scrimm's first appearance was in the 1973 film The Severed Arm, which he played an unaccredited postal delivery man. This led to a string of early horror films before showing up on Don Coscarelli's radar. But before he would embody the role of the Tall Man, Scrimm was cast in Coscarelli's first feature film, Jem the World's Greatest. From captivating dramas to chilling thrillers, Angus Scrimm proved his mettle as an actor, entrancing audiences with his diverse performances. With each new role, Angus Scrimm's dedication and commitment to the craft became more evident. Whether it was horror, drama, or thrillers, he effortlessly immersed himself in the world of his characters, which led Coscarelli to soon realize he had found the imposing figure for his next project, Phantasm. Stepping deeper into the realm of horror, Angus Scrimm showcased his ability fully realizing the subtle and sparsely spoken Tall Man. The Phantasm film series brought Angus Scrimm unparalleled fame within the horror community. But with each film came an untimely demise for the Tall Man, unveiling Scrimm's talent for embodying both menace and vulnerability.
I'll go away, and I won't ever come back.
In the first installment of the Phantasm series, the Tall Man meets his temporary demise at the hands of our protagonists. The haunting presence of the Tall Man would continue to shock audiences as Angus Scrimm breathed life into the character, only to meet his on-screen death time and time again. Phantasm 2 saw the tall man resurrected, but his end was inevitable. Angus Scrimm's performance reached new heights of terror and cunning as he delivered a death scene that left audiences both thrilled and unsettled. With each death, the tall man's legacy grew, as did the anticipation for his return. The Phantasm film series continued to traumatize and terrify audiences, and with each installment, the tall man's destruction became more enthralling. Angus Scrimm's portrayal added a new layer of fear and intensity to the character's demise. Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, brought yet another chilling death scene for the tall man, in what is probably Scrimm's most menacing performance, as audiences witnessed his character meet a uniquely chilling end.
Check it out, guys!
However, the tall man's reign of terror and death continued unabated.
No. Yes, boy.
Alluring fans with each passing installment, ensuring that each death scene left a lasting mark on their psyche. Phantasm 4 Oblivion delivered yet another stunning death scene for the tall man, with Scrimm capturing the essence of terror as audiences witness the tall man meet his fiery and destructive demise. With each death, the tall man's legacy grew darker and more haunting. Phantasm 4 Oblivion marked a pivotal moment in the Phantasm series, as it explored the origins and ultimate fate of the tall man. This installment brought a unique vision and narrative approach, captivating fans with this introspective storytelling and visceral death scene. Oblivion allowed Scrimm to not only portray the tall man's vulnerability and impending doom, but Oblivion displayed his abilities with a dual role, allowing him to explore his character's origins as Jebediah Morningside. After the release of Phantasm 4 Oblivion, fans eagerly anticipated the next installment of the Tall Man saga. However, it was during this time that a significant change unfolded. Don Coscarelli, the visionary director behind the early Phantasm films, would not helm Phantasm 5. Instead, a new director stepped forward to bring their unique perspective to the long-awaited conclusion of the Tall Man's story.
And so it begins.
Phantasm 5 Ravager finally materialized, making the epic final to the Tall Man's reign of terror, blending the familiar and the unexpected.
Where the hell is this?
Not where. When?
Phantasm 5 Ravager, with Angus Scrimm delivering a riveting performance in what would be his final turn as the Tall Man. As the film built towards its climax, the final confrontation between Reggie, Mike, and the Tall Man was a culmination of years of terror and anticipation.
It really feels good to be back home again.
Well, the thing about it is, Reggie, it's really not our home anymore.
Fire in the motherfucking hole. Hey guys, I got this.
Tragically, Angus Scrimm's final on-screen death as the Tall Man in Phantasm 5 Ravager was a precursor to his own passing. On January 9, 2016, Angus Scrimm passed away at the age of 89, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in the world of horror. However, Scrimm's final turn as the Tall Man was not, in fact, his final cut. Soon after Ravager was filmed, Angus Scrimm took on a role in a new horror film and a death scene that makes his final cut in the film Dances with Werewolves, becoming Scrimm's final on-screen performance. As we bid farewell to the Tall Man, we cherish the memories of the scares and the suspense left by Angus Scrimm's portrayal. His talent, dedication, and unforgettable presence will forever be etched into the soul of horror cinema. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and career of Angus Scrimm and the Phantasm series. May his legacy continue to send shivers down our spines and remind us of the power of storytelling in the world of horror.